Okay, we have another water build by NotMyFault. And I like the ship that they put on top of it to give this surface of the water a much more lively take in this version. And then you can kind of see the build down through the water, but what's the fun in that? Woo! Okay. You got a manta ray. And we don't like manta rays because they killed Steve Irwin. There's a sign here. Yeah, exactly. Get revenge on those manta rays for Steve Irwin. Oh my gosh, that is great. A whole school of little Nemos and just a whole beautiful underwater biome. That is marvelous. Okay, usually I'm not a huge fan of just normal terrain builds, but I love that this person sculpted an entire ravine and an entire forest just to make their one little house. Which, again, I really like this house because this is something you could easily make in survival mode. And it looks so much nicer than the little wood shacks that most people make. It looks nicer than the wood shacks I make. And Cat 5000, I might steal your design for my next survival server. Thank you. At least I'm telling you in the video, and I'll try to mention it whenever I use it. Okay, so this is interesting. This is one of the giant golf balls. If you've never seen these before, these are giant protective devices used to protect massive satellites used for large-scale communication networks. Random, but I dig it. Okay, we have a labyrinth here. I'm not sure which side I'm supposed to go in on, but I'm going in. Okay. Here we have a redstone computer of some sort. I could not begin to tell you what it's supposed to do. And you have some neat little towers. I say little, but they're massive. Yeah, I wish I knew what this was supposed to do. I'm not allowed to use the I'm not yet allowed to use the levers or anything, so I can't tell you. Oh, and here we have another gorgeous house. Oh my gosh, look at how great that looks. Actually, I think this is a hotel. I don't think this is a house. Or maybe like a bed and breakfast type deal. It does not look like it's an abode for one person. Inside isn't done. Sad panda. But yeah, very nice. Okay, this build is like a sculpture garden. It makes me think of RuneScape. Just mostly this dragon. This dragon feels very much like a RuneScape dragon. Like one of the savage green dragons. This shield feels familiar too. I don't know if it's on purpose, but that shield feels very familiar. And this demon, he looks kind of like the the robot devil from Futurama. And then a cute little house. I dig it. Oh, what's this down here? This is some kind of eldritch abomination. I love it. And a little ghostly hand. Okay, we have another gorgeous house build, and I'm going to start with the one that looks easier to build. Because again, I love things that you could realistically recreate in a survival setting. And this would not be, well, the black stained glass would take some work to create. But the rest of this is pretty recreatable in a also these tiles here are kind of hard to get a hold of, but you can use like wool or something to substitute there. But this is very buildable in a survival setting, and I love those kinds of builds because normally things in survival mode are just so boring. People just don't put as much effort in. Well, you can never expect people to put as much effort into a survival build, but some effort, you know? Like the dirt huts. Really, guys? Really? Dirt hut? But this is also just so nice, so tasteful. Look at that nice little conference room. Oh my gosh. I love what they used redstone minecart tracks in order to make an oven, along with I don't know what this block is. I wish I knew. And then minecarts to make a sink. Dude, some people are just incredible. And then this nice little nook over here. Absolutely lovely. I like the roof too, how the half slabs have like that stepping increment there. It's very nice. Sad to see they didn't finish the rest of the neighborhood. I would have liked to see how it had turned out. Oh, this one's finished-ish. Ooh, I really like how the fence posts are used here too. Oh, I mean, this is only like a partially done build, but I really like this. This is beautiful. Oh, and here we have someone's desktop. You can tell they have Google Chrome. They have their Google Chrome tab up. They're playing Minecraft apparently, which is why that's on the taskbar. I guess this is Minecraft. Yeah, this is definitely Minecraft right here. And this is just layers of code, which makes me think they're hacking. Don't hack. No one likes hackers. And here we have a Oceanside town. I will never get tired of looking at ship builds. Honestly, ships are like one of my favorite things in Minecraft. Every so often I just straight up live out of a ship because why not? Nothing that looks as nice as this, though. This is beautiful. The town is neat too, but let's be real. We are all here for that wonderful galleon. Or it's not big enough to be a galleon. A caravel, maybe? Oh, goodness gracious. Look at this. This is oh my goodness, look at this. This is definitely a character who I do not recognize. Once again, comments below if you recognize any of these references because they deserve to get recognized. Okay, here we have like a governor's manor along with what appears to be the guest house. And I don't know what this is supposed to be, but it's cool and I like it. Look at the oh my, they did the insides too. Look at that. I'm not going to go inside, but you can see through the windows. All the rooms are very well decorated. They have nice little table setups. We have another guest house or something here. I honestly don't know what all of these buildings are supposed to be. I just think they look cool. Oh, apparently this is the magician's workshop or something because they got an enchanting table in there. They got the same setup over here. I think these two buildings might be copy-pasted off one another, which explains why that one's floating. But yeah, I like it. Here we have what is clearly a parkour course. I'm not going to attempt it because I would embarrass myself horribly. Okay, I have no idea what this is. There's redstone lines going everywhere. There's floating blocks. There's yeah, I do not understand what this is supposed to be at all. But it's very cool. And there's definitely some kind of method to the madness. But I don't know. Mere mortals like me are not meant to understand this. And here we have another beautiful house build. I really like this. Actually, this might be a school. The inside isn't done, but I don't know. This looks more like a school than a house. Or maybe a church? Town hall? This is definitely some kind of organizational building, not a home. Okay, and now we have a fortress. My main interest in this is just how well done the walls are. Look at this gate. I know I'm a nerd, but the architecture of this gate is really cool. I like it. It's one of the simpler builds, but yeah, no. It just looks fantastic. It looks fantastic, realistic, and I dig it. A weird floating tower over there. this is definitely an unfinished build, but it looks great either way. And oh wow, the plot actually continues over here. This stuff all oh oh my gosh, I like this little castle too. Look at again, I say little, but this is a very large build. Just not compared to some of them on the server, but yeah, no, this looks great. And it's like a 2-level type deal going on. You got a guard here, I guess. Yeah, you got a little guard. Don't know what he's guarding exactly, but oh, you have an entire battle playing out. Look, they're all rushing to the defense, and there's a couple of people in different uniforms who I guess look like invaders or robbers rushing in. I don't know why he's holding a book, but that's cool. I love that. Okay, and I feel like we should finish off with the always marvelous Cityscape, which, again, how people create these things, I will never know. This one, like, definitely heavy use of the copy paste, but it's absolutely necessary when you're creating something this massive, and it still flows together very well, and everything just looks marvelous. I have only scratched the surface of the builds on this server. So yeah, no, if you want to see more, go to Complex Gaming and check out their creative server because there's so many amazing pieces of art on this and they absolutely deserve to be looked at. Well, thank you all for joining me today. My name's Jeff, and I hope y'all have a lovely day. Deuces.